Everyone.
How's it going, folks? Soma here at PAX South 2016 in lovely San Antonio, Texas. And I'm here to talk charity with you guys. One of my favorite people, Steve.
What?
I love having you on the couch.
Baby. Appreciate it.
You have been in the zone with charity streaming for, and not just charity streaming, but charity, military charity for years.
Yep.
And your newest venture is stackup.org, and you're hanging out with Andy here to tell us about it.
Absolutely.
How you guys feeling?
Doing great.
PAX
doing great.
South.
Day 2.
We're back.
This is it.
Groundhog Day. It's like we were just here.
Yes.
It's like we were here yesterday.
Almost, right?
Except we were,
We
but I was talking about
were, in
25th.
fact.
Anyway, how are you, man?
Doing
What's
good,
new
doing
with you?
good. It's great to be here again, Soma, and just wanted to talk a little bit about Stack Up. I started up Stack Up because I am a dyed-in-the-wool gamer, and when I redeployed from Iraq, gaming helped me readjust to being back home. It helped me while I was over there, and it helped me when I came back home.
Me too, I feel you.
Yeah, a lot of guys do that, but I wanted to be able to share that love and passion of gaming with other guys that are coming back home or may not have that opportunity.
Sure.
So I wanted to start with Stack Up. So Stack Up is up and running, and
When did it get up and running? This is like fresh.
it's very fresh.
Out of the oven.
Absolutely.
Fresh loaf of charity.
November 10th, I believe, is the start date.
You can still smell the freshness.
It's very fresh.
That's awesome.
But we've been doing this for years, so it's very much like the grand opening, so to speak. So yeah.
And you have some exciting news, right? Some cool
I
shit
do.
happened to
I do.
you.
But let's.
And you guys-
We're gonna throw it.
Oh well, yeah. We could talk to Andy. We could talk about anything you want. This is your segment, baby.
I can't catch.
No, I don't want to. Nice shot. Okay.
So what are you doing? We'll get to your cool news in a minute.
Thank you.
What are you doing for Stack Up?
I am doing whatever I can do.
Okay.
I saw the first stream that Steven did for Stack Up, and I was like, man, I gotta be here. So,
Yeah.
I've been pestering him, trying to get like, hey, come on, let me be here, let me help, like let me do stuff. So and it's just been like graciously they took me here, which I'm super excited. I've never been to an event, so this is the greatest gaming related thing I've ever done in my life.
Cool.
Typical military guy, though. We've been putting him to work. He's like indentured servitude. He's like, this is great. I'm just happy to be here. Thanks.
No,
where do you need
yeah.
me? You typical troop.
What happened was he took me to the booth and then he took my leg away, so I couldn't escape.
Oh, what a jerk.
I know, right?
That's messed up, man.
He hit it
To
behind.
tell him that. Now I got to punish you when we get back to the booth.
And the thing is,
So.
you could probably chop him in half with that thing. You could
Maybe.
probably just end him right now.
Yeah, I could take it off right this second and toss it.
It's
We can do
amazing.
this right now. What kind of show do you want this to be? We can make it happen.
Family friendly, baby.
Family friendly. Family first, right?
Very nice. So
Well, that's awesome that you bring veterans to these events all the time. You've been doing this for years, which
Yep.
is applause-worthy and awesome.
Thank you.
So, like I got excited and I jumped the gun before we talked to Andy here. But you have cool news.
Very
That
exciting.
just happened literally 48 hours ago or last week or.
We've been sitting on it for a while. It's
Okay.
one of those things
It's one of those secrets.
obviously it's one of those things where we couldn't just come out and say it. It required a lot of PR massaging and making sure everybody was happy. But we were able to announce that Palmer Luckey of Oculus and Dean Hall of obviously DayZ that you're familiar with.
Yeah.
They are going to be joining our advisory board, which
That is awesome.
right, and sometimes
That's a big deal, man.
Right, which was just them coming out and saying, "We approve of what you guys are doing. We want to get more involved. We want to put our names on this."
It's a big deal.
It's huge, and you would think somebody like Palmer Luckey is too busy to he's up
It's
there.
Palmer Luckey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like cover of Time magazine,
Correct.
Forbes, all that stuff.
Sure.
And here we are having Facebook conversation about, "Hey, I'm setting this up for you." It's like,
That's amazing.
wow, okay, this is intense.
What does an advisory board do? How do they get involved and how do they help?
Well, right now they're helping us kind of form. It's the foundation. Again, we're very new as an organization, so because we wanted to make sure that we were focusing not just on gaming but veterans as well, we wanted to make sure that we had some people from the gaming community that people would recognize and obviously as standard bearers and say, hey, we are deeply rooted in gaming. Like this is a huge piece of what this is. So we wanted to make sure we had some true, visionaries on our team to help us take things to the next level, take things to where we want to go, and having their support and their, they could set up meetings that I wouldn't even know existed. It's like having that kind of firepower on our side to help get the word out, help bring in new people and supporters, and it's amazing. So
on like a day-to-day basis, what are you guys up to besides these events? What are you guys doing?
We have the local programs, the stacks, where we get out. Might not be every day, but we try to get out and go do an event somewhere, go hang out, go bowling, go support each other.
Are you guys jumping around the country? Or are you guys in
Oh,
one spot where you guys are staying?
We have 18 teams across the country. We got
great.
LA, we've got Chicago, Dallas, things like that.
18 teams already.
18.
And
Yeah.
the freshness of the loaf.
Right,
is still
right.
in the air, and you already have that many people.
Well, we had a lot of people who appreciated what we were doing, so when we announced, they came a running, and it was it's a great, if you have any time, people who have served know video gaming becomes like a big part of your life if you deploy anywhere.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like gaming, it's like, well, what else do I have?
That's all you can do in the
right. What else you got to do?
It's like work out or go to sleep.
There you go. Chow, sleep, eat, lift.
Yeah.
And it's like, so yeah, it becomes a very much a part of their lives. And then they come back home and it's like, they get out of the service. Gaming becomes this shared experience that, because troops, when they get out and they deal with civilians, generally speaking, it's a tough transition. I know I had a hard time.
I think most do. I mean, it was hard for me.
You don't have that camaraderie. But then you get that again with games. So you may not, military all has their own language and lingo, and try talking to a civilian like that, and it just. But you start talking about things like Undertale or and suddenly you have something in common, or Call of Duty or any of the big games out there, and suddenly you can talk to those folks.
Gaming was very important to me. When I got out, I found other veterans on Twitch, and we formed our own gaming group. It was like a natural, organic thing to do. Of course, we were going to find each other and play. And it was great to have those guys as a support network.
Right.
To be able to play and transition and have these awesome guys.
So it's definitely helped out a lot of folks, and we're here to do things like that, both online and off.
So you have the stacks. Tell me everything that you guys do. I know you do care packages and but what do you guys? What's the lingo? The nomenclature.
The nomenclature. It's supply crates or big boxes full of video games that we send downstairs in the man cave.
Downstairs, maybe actually.
Right. That's well. And then those are one of the big pieces that we're taking with this. It's all next gen stuff. It's not because we get a lot of 360s and PS3s donated to us, but we want to make sure, when Joe Snuffy wants an Xbox One with a copy of Fallout.
Only a military guy would say Joe Snuffy, by the way.
Private Snuffy.
Damn right.
Private Snuffy.
Private Snuffy.
Or Airman Snuffy. Oh yeah.
One each.
That's funny.
But yeah.
Comma one each.
See, military right there.
You guys.
I might have been in once. I don't know.
So, but when Joe Snuffy asks for an Xbox One and Fallout 4, we don't want to send him an Xbox 360 and Fallout 3. Right. But we may have that donated to us, so we box it all up, but we make sure we have current gen stuff. So we make sure. So when I was in, one of the things that got me started down this road, I was in an infantry company, and our infantry company, all men, got a crate of third-hand Harlequin romance novels donated to us. So it was one of those, okay, well, this is great. What are we supposed to do with this? So we ended up using them on the confiscated arms range for target practice, which worked out great.
That's amazing.
It worked out great, but it was one of those. That was the first really bad care package we got, where it's like people wanted to help, but they really didn't know. It was that 5th grade canned food drive mentality, where it's like, hey, if I run home and get a dented can of of yams,
beans or something,
I'm helping, and it's like.
They're like, no, you're not.
Not
you guys
particularly.
like
You're helping yourself so you can go to bed tonight.
Right. So it became, all right, what do guys really want while they're deployed? And that's what our supply crate program is. The Air Assault program focuses on guys like Andy, who may have never have attended something like this. And we tried it. We don't intentionally put them, to work, but he has been helping out at the booth.
But if you want to do it,
but the idea,
what you love.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I haven't been able to kick him out of the booth. So the idea is,
I like it.
But we take him around. We set him up with different VIP experiences, like as you're seeing here, standing in front of this, and we'll walk him around to other, and make sure he has a great time. And then our third program is, again, as Andy was talking about, the stacks, which are local groups that get together.
That's the stacks.
Kind of getting
each team runs a stack? Okay, got it.
And the idea is getting guys, it gets easy to get stuck behind your gaming console. And this gives gamers and veterans an opportunity to get out and do things together, not just gaming related. It isn't just like, hey, let's all go to Dave & Buster's. But it's like finding opportunities in the community to help out and give back, both with veteran organizations and just in general. So it's mobilizing gamers and veterans together to go do some good and have a good time doing it. Because if we're going to ask guys to volunteer, we want them to have a good time. It should be, hey, this is going to be fun versus
not work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but there already aren't enough hours in the day. So if you're going to ask somebody to spend time doing something, they better at least have a somewhat decent time doing it.
Or a free lunch
right,
or something.
Right, something. So yeah, that covers what it is we're doing right now. There's all kinds
That's
of.
a lot.
That is
That's
a lot.
good.
That
That's
is a lot. And we're gonna focus on the basics right now. We're gonna stick to that, and then
scale up.
There you go.
Brand new.
Hasn't even been 3 months.
Yeah.
So.
We all know what a stack is and what stacking up means, but to people that don't, can you explain
There
what
we
a
go.
stack is?
Yes, a stack.
A real stack.
Right.
Yeah.
The flash bang. One more time.
bang.
Flash bang.
Yeah.
A stack is a military formation where you, when you're room clearing. Like a lot of guys, when you see the SWAT team go up against the wall, and they're
really
all
close
packed
together.
Yeah,
super close together.
that is referred to
Basically,
as right.
You're laying into each other.
Right, pretty much.
Got it.
And so that is referred to as a stack. And when I came up with the name, it represented guys, veterans, gaming, everything coming together for a common mission and getting through that door.
I think it's a great name.
Yeah,
I like it.
It was it was one of those. It was like, oh, that's it. So yeah, it worked out great. So that is where the name comes from. And
now you guys know.
Now
you know. So, last question for you. Website, Twitter,
Sure.
Instagram, Facebook,
Yep,
social security numbers. What do you guys got?
We'll stop at that last one. But
You don't have to. You don't have to.
It's stack-up.org, because somebody's sitting on StackUp, of course.
Sure.
So, and then a lot of the other social media, stackup.org is Twitter, stackup.org is Facebook. It's bottom line, that's stackup.org.
You're lucky to get all that branding across
yes,
the board.
I'm surprised. Again, it's kind of a unique,
Yeah, it is. It is.
So, but couldn't get the website though.
And people can go to the site and find this information right now, I'm assuming.
Yes,
And
it is
they can
all
get
up.
involved if they want, whether they're a veteran or not. I'm
Right,
assuming.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's an important distinction. You do not have to be a veteran. It is gamers wanting to help out. It is you appreciate. Everybody knows somebody
Help your
who's
fellow gamer.
There you go. There it
Yeah.
is. It doesn't have to be veteran.
Nope.
So it's an important thing. We're signing people up all the time. We've got different charity events. Everybody wants to stream nowadays. We've got different opportunities that you can help out that way. There's all kinds of things you could do. Whether you want to volunteer locally, you want to start a group in your area, one of our stacks, we're more than happy to help you help others. So
You're doing good work, man.
Appreciate
Thank you for joining us, Andy.
thanks, Silva.
Hopefully I
Good
can
to meet you.
stretch my mic here. There we go. Thank you guys for joining us. Stackup.org, military charity that focuses on gamers. I'm a vet. I'm a gamer. I like them. It makes sense to me. Make sure you guys check them out. Stackup.org with a dash in there, with a hyphen. Don't
There you
forget.
go. Nailed it.
And check them out on Twitter and on the social media as well, and get involved if you want to. We have